Oh man, let me tell you, I've been ironing all day long. And if you haven't ever ironed the old fashioned way, oh man, it's tedious. It's a good thing. I've always ironed my own clothes my whole life. But the reason it's a good thing is I had actually not had any nice clothes. I'm always amazed. I mean, really, I am always amazed at how God Almighty provides if you have a little faith. I haven't had nice clothes in a long time. I haven't needed them doing the kind of work that I've done for the last 11 years, but in all reality, probably in the last 20 years. But anyway, my sister's husband had a co-worker or somebody he knows or something. It was somebody he knew that was a businessman, a professional, that gave him a lot of very nice designer clothes, and they didn't fit him, but they were my size. So my sister called me up and said, I have, these very expensive shirts and pants. If you just want to come and get them, you can have them. So I went over there and I laundered them, and they're very, very nice clothes. Ralph Lauren and a couple other designer shirts, very nice. And I laundered them, and so I've been ironing all day. Oh my gosh, that's so tedious, but I like it. I actually like ironing because it's relaxing in its own way. It's the movement of, unless you've done it, you don't understand. It's very rhythmical. I wouldn't say hypnotic, but it's very relaxing, the motion. But it is hard on your back and your feet. Anyway, so hey, I'm willing to do some ironing for about $2,000 worth of free clothes. Very nice. But my point is these are clothes. These are clothes. Thank the good Lord that any of these clothes would be great to wear to a job interview. So, brothers and sisters, I'm not kidding you. And believe me, right now, these are tight clothes I could never afford. Anyway, I hope the good Lord blesses you in the same way. Another thing I want to talk about, just real quick. I mentioned it the other day. I breached my second safety net. And that's also I don't want to use the word a good thing, although there's another blessing. I mean, the good Lord provided me with the means. I mean, this is something that I saw coming from a very great distance, and I was able to prepare for. All blessings come from God. Only a pathetic individual thinks they do things on their own and accomplish things on their own. All stations in life come from God Almighty, the good and the bad. And still back to the point, I breached the second safety net. I have 4. And but this gets me a year ahead on taxes, on insurance. I'm working on the mortgage. It's many, many months ahead, but I want it to be a minimum of a year ahead. God bless me with what's the word I'm looking for? Well, the discretion, but that's not quite the word. Discernment to know what I needed to do and the discipline to act. And I can't put into words how important that one thing is. Knowing what to do is one thing, but having the discipline to act on it is the other. And I admit, brothers and sisters, I won't even lie about it one iota. I struggle with that as much as any of you out there do. but I found the way through to do this. I struggle with other things too, just like you do. But this got me in the position that I'm in now, and this gives me the breathing room. Not, I mean, it's the time, yes, but it gives me. I don't have the stress of, and believe me, I have been there in the past. I have reached points in my life that I didn't. I mean, I did. I've reached the point before where I didn't know what I was going to do, but I used those past experiences to prepare for this experience. Where it'll end, only God knows. And but I'm not going to worry and concern myself with anything more than what I can do this day. Tomorrow, I'll worry about tomorrow. The past, you can't worry about. It's a useless experiment to worry about yesterday. Just take the lessons that yesterday had and apply them to what needs to be done tomorrow, and that's the best God expects any of us to do. So anyway, these things. That's the update. I'm so grateful to the good Lord for everything. I mean, these blessings that come this way like that, it's the closest thing I call to manna from heaven. And don't forget to, when you pray, don't forget to pray for yourself. And I mean, it's nice and good thing to pray for others, but ask God to deliver the promises He made, and He will. Just don't forget to ask. Anyway, that's the update for now. Now, be back again.